What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's the hottest free agent in wrestling.
Will they be the #1 pick?
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. Well, you've competed all over the world and most recently were a star for a rival company. What personality traits led to your success?
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Honestly, I was not expecting that. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Akam and Razar and I are starting a boy band.
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations, especially with everything lined up tonight.
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Akam and Razar. But I guess I could squeeze in some time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one. Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown. Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here. Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Pay no attention to the crazed masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait. Hey, you alright? I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I appreciate your advice, but I don't think it is. Like I said, on to the next thing.
Hey, this superstar might surprise you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Bach! After rumors in an eventful draft, this man is ready to make his WWE debut. And his opponent, weighing in at 230 pounds, Mason Rule.
This guy is no stranger to the squared circle, but there is something special about stepping into a WWE ring for the first time.
Definitely, Saxton. The attack at the draft was certainly a disappointing welcome, but this match should give this superstar the debut he deserves.
The wait is finally over. WWE's newest superstar has finally arrived. I'm sure that our newest superstar and #1 draft pick is thrilled to get into the ring and put the events of last week's draft behind him.
If a fraction of the hype is real, the attack at the draft will soon be nothing but a speed bump in what will likely be a long and fruitful WWE career.
A career that should start with flattening Adrian Bach, who drew the short straw to end up as sacrificial roadkill. What a barrage of stomps.
And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Golly, an endless trampling there.
Counters to gain the advantage.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for so long. Big elbow drop. Oh, look at this power. This is unholy. Look at that for reps.
And a drop.
And his body is still the focus of the attack.
He might just be stalling for time here.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin. What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we going to do with him? We're going to get some answers, and we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
Normally I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit. It'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
D'Angelo's just a make-believe hitman, and now we got him. I'm going to take out my frustration in the ring, and that will be it. It's over.
Well, I hope you're right, but I think the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
The dawn of WWE has arrived.
And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo. The Don of WWE says he's all about tradition.
Yeah, I'm not sure how legal that tradition is.
Anyone in the ring tonight is going to learn a harsh lesson. You don't test the Don.
Yeah, a win here tonight proves that Tony D'Angelo is truly a made man.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Oof, good punch. Nasty. Wards that off. What a response. That got turned around on D'Angelo. Big splash. Oh, what a kick.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, what a kick. Ooh.
For over 30 years, Monday nights have been all about Raw.
Generations of fans and superstars have helped build the incredible legacy of Raw, and here we are adding to it tonight.
Well, on count along if you want. The 10 baits of the bottom.
Shot after shot after shot. My goodness. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. You want to be calculated, but you should also need to move in on your opponent at some point.
Oh, the elbow connects.
Oh, look out. It's on now.
Oh.
Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Neither competitor is backing down.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Slugging away with everything they've got. So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Right to the face.
And he goes for the pin. Immediately powers out.
At this point in the match, I'm not surprised. Ooh, stiff punch. Ooh, bullseye.
Oh, what a punch. He's starting to look battered.
At this point in the match, you have to expect to be run down.
Kick to the back.
Fast thinking saved him there.
Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Solid punch.
Hey, we're all getting free tickets to the gun show. Oh, and a stomp right to the back.
Big splash. His opponent keeps piling it on him.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP. And he puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
He's still in this, and he's making sure everyone knows that.
He's able to counter that.
Oh, gets out of that by using a jawbreaker. Sharp punch.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
No way. Astounding power.
End of days.
That could be curtains for Tony.
2.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals. Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about. Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey? What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here. This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair. And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too. This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege. It's Bayley and Kevin Owens. Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from a rival promotion.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date, so yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
My ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
Okay. And try to win. Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit. So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being comedic and fun.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships. Well, what if we came up with our own, not at all similar versions? That would really cause a mutiny.
It's like we share the same brain. I'll put in a call to my props and gags guy right away.
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unified Tag Team Champions, the #1 draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from another promotion that shall not be named. But now she's here to help me take down this NXT mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new Unify titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE universe just how special and unique our Unified Championships are when we defend them later tonight on Raw.
Okay, can't wait.
It's a WWE debut, tag team debut, in the debut of the Unify Championships.
I guess if you're going to introduce yourself to the WWE Universe, you might as well do it as a champion. Talk about participation trophies.
Oh, come on, Saxton, they're trolling. What better way to get under Mutiny's skin than by knocking off their precious Unity titles? The LWO looking to turn up the heat tonight.
They're already feeling it, already feeling the energy of the crowd.
There's a lot of pride that comes with being a member of the LWO. Each and every one of these members are mighty proud of what they're a part of. And that pride translates into their top-level performance in the ring.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Cruz del Toro and Zelina Vega, the LWO. And their opponents, Mason and Lewis.
No joking around here. The Unified Tag titles are serious business tonight.
Well, technically, this is a championship match. The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
Well, because it's not really a title match, Michael. You can't expect people to get excited about championships these two just made up.
Oh, every championship once was something that someone just made up, Saxton. And if you're still looking for something to get excited about, we have the debut of a new WWE superstar. Thunderous power slam.
Oh, look at this power.
This is unholy. Look at that for reps.
That is something else. Rough landing.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
Oh, good gravy. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra. Oh, and a stomp right to the back.
The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way. Taking their time. Oh, vertical suplex. Look at the power here. Absolutely incredible. Walking around the ring.
Nice
Count that high, Saxton.
Shut up, Corey.
Cruz is facing a beatdown. Cruz has got to get his wits about him.
Ooh, brutal impact into the corner.
Tearing down the leg now.
Dropping the bow. This capacity crowd is sending him love, and he's sending it right back.
Big splash. Punch connects. To reverse.
Cruz is going to look to press on the advantage.
This could be the moment he was waiting for. He's mounting an all-out assault right now. Putting together some major moves here. Oof. Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash. Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat. Oh, what impact. No, nothing fancy here.
Tasting victory.
Backed up.
Wow, I can't believe it. Surprise pinfall win.
Here are your winners, from still the Unified Tag Team Champions, Mason and Lewis. The long history this new duo shares was evident here tonight as the Unified Champs looked like a well-oiled machine and successfully defended their titles.
Sure, Michael, but they will likely have an even tougher time defending these ridiculous titles in the court of public opinion.
I see what you're doing here with these Unified Championships. Funny.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance. but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it would get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champion something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
Yes! Finally! I'll send you my measurements ASAP!
No joking around here. The Unified Tag Title. All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called Unified Champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these Unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey. Oh, my, what a splash!
Tremendous impact. Ooh, gets squished with that. An overbearing amount of offense against Eric here. But Eric can't allow this burst to hinder him. Strike! The challenger enduring the punishment. He's got to be eyeing his corner, hoping he can regroup on the apron.
Oh, man, a bruising use of their body.
Oh, strong knee connects.
Floor.
Casting the challenger aside as if to say, you're not worthy of sharing.
Taking flight.
Tossed back into the ring. Measured elbow drop. An impressive amount of offense against him here.
Yeah, and this might cause him to lose his composure. Oh, my, what a splash.
Oh, that'll flatten you right out. Oof. Catches the kick. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw. Punch. Counter. He knew just what to do.
Ooh, elbow strike. With authority.
And Eric with the counter.
Toss. To the jaw.
Good night.
Looking to seal the deal, guys.
He gets an emphatic kick out.
He is still very much in this. Sent to the corner.
And he saw that coming from Eric. Caving in the abdomen.
Double leg takedown. Got the shoulders down.
The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here.
And a kick out. This isn't even close to over. Dominating shoulder tackle.
Shoulders are down.
Is this enough to retain?
No, shoulders up at 2. That was a long 2 count there. the knee.
Big punch finds its mark.
The challenger's looking down and out there.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now. Taking over. Go for the win here. Oh, for the title.
Cover.
We're going to shut this down.
And he easily stops the ref's count.
Starting to see the tolls of this match add up. Got drilled with a devastating knee strike.
An overbearing amount of offense against Eric here.
Every form of offense Eric attempts is being neutralized.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
Hooked up.
Oh, look at the power. Side slam.
Uh-oh. He saw that being telegraphed.
To the jaw. Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Oh, hold on. Things turn around quickly. Dominator.
Ooh, catches him with a kick. And he is directed into the corner.
Delivers a well-placed hip attack. Oh, he fends that off.
Uh-oh. End of days! This might be it. The champ might keep it here. Thanks for coming. The end of days. Devastating maneuver by the champion.
The champ goes for the cover.
And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Here are your winners. From Steel, the Unified Tag Team Champions, Mason and Lewis.
These two dressed up and beat down their opponents, while perhaps sending a strong message to the Unity champs and Mutiny.
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing at NXT. If I had...
So, what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? Nah, they could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes. Is that a thing? Nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Here to defend the titles they've held since they made them up, the Unified Champions.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team and the NXT Unified Tag Team Championships. Introducing the champions, Lewis and Mason Wolf.
Despite logic, sanity, and common sense, the Unified Champions do appear to be taking this match seriously.
When they started with these titles, I assumed they were trolling, but these two do seem genuinely focused on taking care of business here tonight.
One way or another, the Unity titles will change hands tonight. The Unified Unification match is about
and
to be
introducing
unleashed.
The champions, the team of JC Jane and Lexis King.
This is big, guys. 2 titles on the line here tonight in this one.
The word historic gets thrown around quite a bit, guys, but in this case, I think we can all agree that this match truly is historic.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The Unify and Unity championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly the Unified Champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this Unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some in some way for some time.
Caught with a punch.
Oh. And what a push.
Lexis King playing to the crowd now.
And JC is taking out a lot of offense now.
Jane is really having trouble with her defense.
Shoulder tackle. The champ looking a little worse for wear.
What a barrage of stomps.
No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps.
Power slam.
Getting the fresh partner in here.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the Unified Champions for being prepared.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
1, 2,
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first? Alba! You are just who I've been looking for.
It's a hilarious new arrival. How wonderful.
It is! I have an incredible idea to stop these mutiny attacks once and for all.
Let's have it then. How will we stop Mutiny's insurrection?
Magic. You and Isla Dawn cursed the tag titles. You take opponents out of your path with supernatural forces. You just need to turn that power against Mutiny.
What exactly is it that you expect us to do?
You could turn the mutiny into some big fat toads.
What are you doing?
You could send them on a goose chase down a long, dark road.
Is this a song of some kind?
You could curse them, you could vex them, then together you can hex them.
Stop! Enough!
I just figured there are so many witches in musicals that if I sang...
We are not musical witches.
You won't have to do it alone. I can help you, please. Let me learn from you and Isla. We could be an unholy trinity. We could make up a secret handshake that we spend hours perfecting with spins and clicking heels and all in perfect unison.
No secret handshakes, but fine, we'll give this a try. You can be in our corner for our match against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Be warned though, once you step on this path, there's no turning back. Do you really want to learn our secrets?
Yes! I'll gather up some mandrake root, practice my chanting. I bet I can find a crystal ball. All the witchy stuff.
That will not be necessary. If you're going to hang with the Unholy Union, you'll need to elevate the group, not take it down.
Yes, of course. You want elevation? You are going to get it.
It's time for the Unholy Union to make their presence known. They send a shiver right down my spine.
Chelsea Green and Piper Niven don't look too scared, Byron.
Well, it looks like they've got a new member of their coven.
That's one half of the Unity champions. Why would she be associating with the Unholy Union?
I'm not sure, Saxton, and it doesn't look like Isla and Alba are quite sure either.
Wait a second here. Is she floating?
This is witchcraft!
Well, that spell didn't turn out too well.
At least Chelsea and Piper are amused.
See, Saxton? There was no real magic here.
Isla and Alba do not seem very happy with their new acolyte.
Looks like their coven mate is ready to go anyway. She's leading the charge to the ring.
She's leading it on her own. Isla and Alba have abandoned their new sidekick.
And the witch in training has no idea she's alone.
She does now.
The referee's making this a handicap match. Here we go with one half of the Unity Tag Team Champions in an unscheduled handicap match.
After the way she made a mockery of the Unholy Alliance's entrance, she might just have it coming.
Isla Dawn and Alba Fire looked pretty annoyed. I just hope they didn't put a curse on this whole arena.
Oh. And a stomp to the gut. Stomping down.
Look at this, just unloading. Bruising attack to the stomach.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Niven here.
Niven's got to find a way to put her best foot forward here. Working the midsection there.
Dragon screw.
At last, Piper keeping that string of offense in check.
But Piper has to push now while a window is open. Being set up in the corner for something.
Wicked clothesline. Taking things to the top rope.
Oh, look out.
Look out below. That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
And she slides her back to the mat. Body scissor takedown.
Into the cover.
And stopping the pin there.
She's got her down for the count. She might end it here.
Still only got one.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take. Oh, vicious running knee lift. Ooh. Big boot.
Shoulders down. Is this it?
She wins! She wins! Here is your winner,
She wasn't even prepared to compete, and this superstar won a handicap match? Do you think the Unholy Alliance put a curse on?
I don't know what was in your wee brain out there, but you owe us an explanation.
You're not the ones who should be mad. You walked out on me, and I ended up in a handicap match, which I happened to win, by the way.
Let's not lose sight of your little stunt during your entrance. That was an embarrassment.
We did not invite you into our coven to make a mockery of us. Do you even believe in the craft?
Would I be here if I didn't? I wasn't mocking you. I was trying to do what you asked.
Which was?
You told me to elevate the group. So I thought if I literally elevated myself, it would do the trick. It wasn't my fault that production got me a much smaller platform than I expected with not enough fog.
See, Alba, this is what we get for bringing home strays.
Please don't give up on me. I'm trying my best. Just give me one more chance, and I'll prove I can witch with the best of them.
Aldous has been after us to do a 3-on-3 match.
I am so good in trios matches. Pick me, pick me.
I just know I'm going to regret this, but fine. One more chance. But no platforms or fog next week. Just do your regular entrance and try to fit in.
Thank you. I will so fit in. You have no idea how in I'll fit. Oh, the unholy trio. This is great. Should we do the secret handshake now?
No.
It's cool. Maybe next time? We still have to workshop it anyway. This is gonna be great.
The unholy alliance has become an unholy trinity.
And I'm not sure Isla and Alba are too happy about it after getting a look at their partner's ridiculous outfit.
Well, they better get such a unique takedown.
Takedown there! Is this it?
And the shoulders up in time.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
And a stop to the gut, too. Ooh, well measured.
She's going for the cover. And the shoulders up.
Early 1 count, just to wear her down a bit.
Oh, vicious running knee lift. Rolling elbow right on the mark.
Momentum is clearly against Natalya now.
I don't know if Natalya can withstand this.
Oh, and forearm smash.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Oh, targeting the stomach.
And a well-timed counter.
At last, Natalya keeping that string of offense in check.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Natalya.
Opponent's all wrapped up in over clutch into the fireman's carry takeover. Rolling elbow right on the mark.
Cover. Is it enough? Denying a 2 count there.
Not even a near fall there. Oh, vicious running knee lift. Here's the legs into a cover.
She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Not getting the 2 at this point has got to say something.
Smash after the stops. Ooh! Oh, perfect kick. Ooh!
Ooh! And Natalya dodges there.
Ooh, knock your...
Could she end it here? Fends off the 3 count.
Close call. That was almost lights out. Rolling elbow. Woo-wee. Lands an elbow.
Natalya failing to offer any resistance here.
Natalya needs to find an opening fast.
We might be nearing the limits of this match.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Oh, that hurt to the spine. Picking the spot. Nice takedown.
And a kick out.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going.
Smash after the stops.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather. Rolling elbow. Woo, we cover. Could this be it?
Kick out. She still has life.
She just won't stay down. Oh, ouch.
And a kick.
Manages to slip out of the way.
A quick reversal from her. Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Rolling elbow. Woo-wee. Oof. Oh. Up into the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes! Natalya wasn't ready. Now it could be over.
And a win here tonight. That'll change your career. Here are your winners. Lewis, Isla Dawn, and Alba Fire. Despite the clearly evident tension, this unholy trio has scored a dominant victory.
I don't know, Cole. They might have won the match, but these witches don't look like they're stirring the same cauldron.
That was amazing! We showed the world we're not just a coven, we're a team.
Is that what we showed the world?
Because it looks to me like once again you have made yourself the centre of attention with that ridiculous bargain bin Halloween costume.
What is with you, Isla? You told me to fit in. That's what I'm doing.
By dressing as the cliche Wiccans have been trying to get away from for a century, are you going to take my little dog too?
That's not fair. Go out in that arena and ask everyone you see what a witch looks like. This is what they'll describe.
And that's the problem. You're more concerned with image than action.
You said you believe in magic. It's not about playing dress up and acting like a fool.
Okay, fine. Then I'll stop pretending and try to do magic for real. Enchanting your opponents, cursing titles. If you can do it, I can too.
You're going to cast a spell? A real, actual spell?
Yes. Yes, I am. If you won't use your magic against Mutiny, then I'll do it myself. And when I'm finished, I'll have made sure Mutiny stays far away from SmackDown. Do you guys know where one might go to cast a spell?
We do have a place.
This seems like a bad idea, but if it gets you out of our hair, I'm all for it.
Okay, you can do this. In shadows deep, while cauldron brews, I cast a wicked spell for use. From mutiny spite we shall be free, protected by my sorcery. My spell and rhyme, protection spun. For mutiny the joke's begun. SmackDown safe, there led astray, delayed by paths that twist and sway. See? Magic! I knew it couldn't be that hard.
This is nothing. One time in Wisconsin, nearly everyone missed the show due to a snowstorm. They put R-Truth in charge for the night, and he wouldn't stop talking about seeing eye people for blind dogs.
Ah, classic R-Truth. Hilarious.
You think animals with disabilities is something to joke about?
No, not at all. So, catering was pretty good today, huh?
Yeah, not bad. They didn't overcook the roast beef like usual.
Yeah, totally.
It's so quiet around here, it's kind of eerie.
I know, right? I'm gonna go check if there are any updates on the flight situation.
Didn't you just check?
Yeah, but who knows what could have changed in the last 1 minute and 37 seconds since we've been talking. Not that I'm keeping track of how long this not at all awkward conversation has been going on.
Remind me when you get back to tell you about this hilarious thing my cat did. I even have a video.
Yeah. That sounds great. I'll be right back. Promise.
Okay, well, I'll get the cat video all queued up. Actually, it's 5 separate videos, but if you skip any or watch them out of order, it won't make any sense.
Ooh, I think I just felt my phone vibrate. Could be an update. We'll pick this up later, okay?
I'll be here. Because of travel delays, we have one half of the Unity Champions as the sole member of the SmackDown roster standing against. She's got the shoulders down. And she gets the shoulders up.
And her opponent isn't going to hand her a fast win.
And a stomp to the gut.
Blow to the breadbasket.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Oh, what a kick.
Bam! Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Brutal face buster.
Kick to the gut. And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow.
Oh, man.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Ooh. Man, just a multitude of strikes. Wow. Here's her face.
Very nice.
Winning combination.
She was close to the end there.
The end was in sight.
Smash.
Looking for the win.
Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
An emphatic kick out, and there's still a lot of game left here.
Henley was scouted there.
Getting positioned on the top rope.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, no, this is going to be bad. German suplex.
Like that.
And she goes for the pin. Big kick out.
She's still as determined as ever. Ooh.
Flattened with it. Here's the cover. And that ends the gauntlet for Fallon Henley. She's out of the match.
3 superstars left in this gauntlet match. It could be anyone's game.
Next in the gauntlet is Mi Chin. This should be interesting. SmackDown always trying to prove that it's the A show. Hopefully we see some A-grade action soon.
Bulldog! It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Oh, scattered that one.
Rolling elbow right on the mark.
And an elbow. Going up to the top now. Look out! Diving foot stomp.
Brutal.
Boom. Oh, look at this. She kicks out with authority after 2.
This could be a tipping point in this match. And a stomp to the gut.
Oh, foot just stomping down.
Oof, kick finds it.
Meech's, look at this superstar go.
Oh, this is incredible.
Starting to pick up the pace.
Ouch. How are they still in this match?
Lights out.
Meechin has lost any momentum here.
Meechin has to weather a storm here. Oh, man. Looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor. Slips away just in time.
She turns it around with the reversal. With the lariat.
She's letting the crowd fill her with confidence now.
She could pair her opponent right here. Oh, Meechin just got eliminated. eliminated from the gauntlet.
They are out of here, but we still have 2 more participants hoping to run the gauntlet.
All right, here comes Lee to make some noise in this gauntlet match.
There's never been much time to strategize for opponents to really feel each other out in a match like this. It makes sense to take whatever time you can, though.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Oh, attacked in the midsection. And the momentum's clearly against Wes now.
And Wes has to quickly pull something out of his sleeve here.
Right in the breadbasket.
He connects with a counter.
And Wes isn't looking helpless anymore.
Wes showing how hard it is to fully shut him down. Hitting the ropes.
Ooh, what a knee strike.
Rolling elbow.
Woo-wee.
Connecting with a sharp elbow. Body scissor takedown.
Into the cover.
And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
Just powered out.
And a stomp to the gut.
And she's just pouring on the offense now.
Well-planned and well-executed attacks are making the difference for her.
Boom! Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope.
Soaring.
And no one there. Oh, a kick. Wow.
Oh, God.
Oh, look at the kick.
So much damage inflicted. Man, strikes.
Knee right to the face.
Uh-oh, crucifix. This could be it.
Shoulders down.
Just kicks out.
Somehow, some way.
Rolling elbow.
Woo-wee.
And here's the cover. And a kick out at 2.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way. Strong right forearm.
Oh, did you hear that?
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
And the momentum's clearly against Wes now.
Can Wes recover from this adversity?
Oh, wow.
Lights out.
Oh, look at these kicks. Knee right to the face.
Oh, vicious.
Here's a cover. Could be it. And a kick out at 2.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Strong kick.
My goodness. Boom. Kick lands.
Ooh. Timed his defense perfectly. Oh.
Utilizing a little Penchak Salat.
Buffet strikes. No!
Taking a flight to nowhere.
A terrible miscalculation. Missing a move like that can cost you more than the match. Ooh.
Downward spiral. Will it be? It's all over for Wes Lee. No match for the gauntlet.
Here's our final entrant. Gauntlet match finale time. Well, Lash Legend seems excited to get into this gauntlet match.
Perched on the shoulders.
Lash is out. That's it.
Perched on the shoulders.
Oh! Feast your eyes. There's no way you recover from that.
Up into the torture rack.
Feast your eyes. She has got to end this one now.
Another victory, but how much longer can the only member of the SmackDown roster in attendance go?
It looks like Lash Legend is calling for more reinforcements.
Who turned out the lights?
It's Isla Dawn and Alba Fire.
Where the hell did they come from?
That's what Lash would like to know.
They couldn't have arrived at a better moment.
Lash Legend wants no part of the Unholy Alliance.
What are they doing now, guys?
That is some kind of witchy voodoo. It's creeping me out.
Nonetheless, I'm getting word that SmackDown's roster has arrived at the arena, and Mutiny is getting the hell out of here.
I don't know if Isla and Alba showing up to protect their friend out of the blue is magic or coincidence, but they've ended Mutiny's attack.
Do you really think I did magic?
I think magic works in unpredictable ways. You tried to cast a spell to keep the SmackDown locker room safe from Mutiny.
And the SmackDown locker room got delayed long enough that Mutiny couldn't attack.
At least, they couldn't attack anyone but you.
Oh, whether it worked or not, you were messing around with forces that you don't understand.
I know. I looked silly, I didn't scare off Mutiny, and nothing really changed.
I'm not going to say we disagree, but...
You might have a touch of magic in you.
Thanks. Just... Can you tell me one thing? When you appeared in the ring, was that just special effects, or was it magic?
I'd rather do that handshake again than tell you.
Okay, I'll take that. Let's do it.
Sorry, we can't right now. Michael Cole told us he's got 5 hilarious cat videos to show us.
All right, lay it on us. Did you and the witches really cast a magic spell?
Damn! I owe my partner here $5.
That she does.
I didn't think you were the type who believed in supernatural stuff, punk.
Come on. I've been on ghost hunts for WWE, not to mention this house I remodeled once that had the eeriest feeling on the 3rd floor.
She's still dodging the question, though. All that time with Isla and Alba, the weird flight delay, was it real?
A witch never reveals her secrets, boys.
Well, one thing was real. That beatdown you put on Mutiny.
Yeah, you really held down the fort and put them in their place. Good job.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But 2 of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? Now that's real unity. unlike the current champions who apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
And here are the challengers, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team? It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding registry, so they're going to have to earn them in the ring, just like everyone else.
The Mr. and Mrs. look to make these belts his and hers right here.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And their opponents, Mason and Lewis.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring. And what? Well, this is unexpected, Byron.
Yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't fully in position.
Oh, that knee rocked him.
And avoids taking any damage.
Launched right out of the ring. Making his way to the top here.
Taking flight.
You gotta be kidding me.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
The Visionary allowing us all to appreciate his very presence.
Look at this. He's feeling it and looking for some support from the crowd. Oh, man. Thrown with such force, the whole ring is rattling.
Oh, with authority.
Takes their breath out. Effective counter. A string of counters.
Uh-oh, could it be? Take down there.
Is this it?
Kicks out at just one.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy. Effective dodge there. Oh, vicious running knee lift.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. Strong impact.
look at this power. This is unholy. Look at that for reps.
And a drop.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. Take off.
Whoa, what a landing.
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Whip back into the ring.
Big elbow drop.
The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
I expect a tag soon here. Have to take the chance to get your win back deep into the match.
The power, the strength, and now just pressing. And a drop.
And into the turnbuckle he goes. Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense. Perched in a dangerous position up top. It's about to get worse from here.
Seth losing any command of this match.
Any of Rollins' defenses have been pegged. Oh, and a stomp right to the back.
Dropping the elbow.
Big splash.
Oof, man, what a hit. What a shot. Hey, we're all getting free tickets to the gun show.
Really just laying it in.
Looking to go up high.
Taking flight.
All the way down on the floor.
The high risk just resulted in a big splat. Delivered into the barricade.
And he slides him back to the mat.
From the top. Elbow drop.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. Oh my, what a splash.
No way. Astounding power.
The end of days. The champ is in control.
2. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
Just barely able to kick out. I thought the champ had it in the bag.
This is how much the championship means. You can see the sweat drip out of the challengers every pore.
That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion. Might be time to think outside the box. What a way to get out of that one. What a punch. Ooh. Late pin. Championship on the line.
Got it. And they stay atop the tag division.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Mason and Lewis.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win. This match is a reminder of what everyone...
That was a big...
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. This reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch, and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward. The restaurant lost a reservation. Then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. Despite everything that went wrong, you stuck around that night, and for a lot longer. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Oh, to be fair, you drove and I couldn't leave. But thanks, that means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to SmackDown, I only have live event matches lined up.
Hey, it's good to see you.
For you or for that taco bar? Because a certain #1 draft pick is about to go to town on a chimichanga.
Please tell me you're joking. I hate to admit it, but Punk was right. Mutiny is becoming a huge problem. And as silly as those unified tag titles were, they did seem to get under their skin.
The unified tag titles? Silly? Oh, I'm glad my partner is over on SmackDown so she doesn't have to hear this. Now, well,
no.
Relax. Mutiny? They're a joke. They shouldn't be wearing those silly shirts. They should be wearing clown noses.
A joke? They have some heavy hitters over there, like most of the Judgment Day for starters. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, JD McDonough. Dominic Mysterio's still on the fence, but Priest is pushing hard for him to join.
Damian Priest is a clown.
You want to go tell him that?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, treating them like the threat they think they are is the wrong move. Show everyone they're just clowns in a one wrestling ring circus. That's how we break them.
So, are you saying you want a match with Priest? Because I'm sure he'd be willing to show up for a fight.
Eventually, but not yet. Let's make JD McDonough look like a clown first. That shouldn't be hard.
I'll set it up.
Oh, one more thing. Who controls the music and trons around here?
It's JD McDonough, but with some new music.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, JD McDonough.
Look at Despite the unexpected soundtrack to start things off, it's time for these superstars to tune out the distractions and focus on the battle at hand.
Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at
Pin. Beautiful.
Might sneak one. Slips the shoulder up.
He's trying to get this done fast, looking to avoid going into deep waters.
stomp right to the back.
Dropping the elbow. Oh, he cuts it off. Oh, and it's reversed.
Tagged with a punch.
And that will begin to test McDonough's composure.
No cause for concern on his part. It's still early.
Oh, nice scoop roll up for the win. Gets the shoulder up and one.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
Consecutive attacks keeping McDonough off his game.
JD needs to be resourceful in this situation.
Big splash. Big punch finds its mark. Targeting the throat there.
McDonough wasting no motion on the counter.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Right to the kidneys from behind. And back elbow creates separation. Misses the target. Punch straight to the face, stays off the attack. Arm wringer in control.
Now starts to fight out with some punches to the gut.
He counters with a great reversal. And JD gets that turn back on him.
He might actually get the win here.
He gets the shoulder up at 2.
He really thought that was it. Look at this, just stomp after stomp after stomp.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. Connects. Saw it coming.
These two showing how well they know each other.
Boom, what a punch. Solid punch.
And his head is becoming a bigger target.
End of days.
Is that all she wrote for McDonough?
That'll do it. The victory tonight.
Here is your winner, Mason.
This prankster has turned fun and games into a winning strategy.
He played the Joker and ended up taking the whole pot. JD just couldn't juggle his way out of this jester's jest.
Should I congratulate you on the win last week, or help you get started with your witness protection application? I hope your little joke was worth it.
It was totally worth it. Did you see JD's face? I mean, he didn't react at all, but you know he was seething.
Yeah, and you're going to be seeing it again, along with a lot more mutiny faces, since according to my sources, they're going to invade Raw tonight. And you're going to be in the ring with Dominic Mysterio, who very well may have already joined them.
Did someone say send in the clowns?
No, this isn't a joke. I've spoken to Triple H, who claims his hands are tied, so I've ordered all non-essential personnel to clear out. But let me put this in words you might actually understand. It's you they're after. Either you tame the circus, or your beatdown becomes the main event.
Those are hardly the only two options, Pierce. Don't you like Christmas movies? When someone is breaking into your house, you set some booby traps.
Booby traps?
All I need is a spool of tripwire, 4 sturdy ladders, a gallon of industrial-strength superglue, 6 tubes of silicone grease, and 1 set of electrified ring ropes.
And it sounds like I'm gonna need a new job. I'll try to find you all that stuff, and a coffin too. You're gonna need it.
Here's the ever-smiling Joker, unfazed even with rumors of a mutiny invasion swirling tonight.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, weighing in at 230 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Mason Wolf.
It's almost unnerving how calm he looks, especially with the looming threat of mutiny tonight.
Well, Saxton, when you see life as one big joke, nothing seems too serious. Not even an impending invasion. For him, it's just part of the show. Here comes the ultimate third-generation superstar, the true future of Lucha Libre.
Come on, look at this piece of human garbage. He's mighty pleased with himself already.
Oh, come on, Cole. You'd be pleased, too, if you lived the life of Dirty Dom.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
I hate this kid. He always finds a new low to sink to.
Yeah, you have a point there, Michael. Dominic Mysterio is always proving to be a weasel at every turn. Has seemingly no redeeming qualities.
No, Saxton. You need to cut Dom a little slack. He's had it rough since his time in the clink, and he could use your support.
Support? This piece of human trash deserves everything coming to him.
Ha! Well, only if what's coming to him is chicken tendies and even more title reigns.
Oh, my gosh. Corey's just as delusional as Dom.
The audacity he has to continue to call living legend Father Rey Mysterio a deadbeat dad.
Who are you to deny the tough upbringing of Dirty Dom?
Well, we all can't deny that the WWE Universe loves seeing Dom just get beat up.
As this match gets underway, we'll try to ignore the shadow hanging over tonight's event. The tension over a possible mutiny invasion is palpable.
You know, Michael, on nights like this, I really wish they considered me non-essential so I could be watching from the safety of my home. With mutiny, you never know what's going to unfold.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Saxton, in my book, you're completely non-essential. Able to slide out of position and hook in a deep armbar. Targeting a body part, working the arm. Having a weakened arm can limit you in so many ways, making it harder to execute on even simple attacks.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Big splash.
Body on body with force.
Using all their body weight.
And Dominic is failing to offer any resistance here.
Dominic now is going to have to dig down deep.
The sheen is starting to wear off of him a bit now.
Boom!
We're just now getting word that there's a developing situation backstage.
This could be the NXT Mutiny Invasion we were warned about.
Hey, pay attention!
Fallon Henley and JD McDonough are here.
What are these invaders up to?
They're trying to get in that door.
His hand is stuck.
I think there's glue on the door handle.
Fallon Henley's seen enough.
That did not go as planned.
Everything in the ring has come to a complete standstill.
Everyone wants to see if these invaders give up or if they're thirsty for more.
Josh Briggs and Wolfgang are here.
Taken out by some kind of tripwire.
That'll hurt.
And down down comes a barrage of ladders.
McDonough and Henley seem to have gotten out from under one door and through another.
And I think they've realized just who set all these traps.
Fallon takes a huge spill.
Those stairs have been greased. McDonough isn't going to make that mistake. He's avoiding the steps.
Is that top rope electrified?
A shocking turn of events.
Dominic wants no part of this and is heading for the exits.
Can you blame him? Look at what his opponent's done to these mutiny clowns.
It's a count-out victory, but this invasion was a comedy of errors.
In comedy and battle, timing is everything. And tonight, the timing was impeccably disastrous.
I didn't think it was possible to tick off Mutiny more than you already had. So, congrats? Your plan backfired.
Backfired? Mutiny's fuming at me, but word is they're upset with their leaders too. Bailey and KO are walking the tightrope with all those seething clowns they sent down here to become our punchlines. It was the most embarrassing show on earth!
Well, Damian Priest isn't laughing. He wants a match, and he's not going to let some greased stairs get in the way of beating you senseless.
Then let's crank it up and make it a no DQ spectacular, shall we? I've got a trunk full of special weapons, my own arsenal of tricks. Let's pull back the curtain and reveal Mutiny for the bumbling clowns they are.
Hopefully you've got something better than a little flower that squirts water.
Come one, come all, and get ready for a performance you'll never forget.
And here he is, our ringleader of tomfoolery.
Priest is here, ready to deliver some punishment.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Priest is a superstar who uses his size and power to dominate foes.
Damian moves extremely well for a man his size, making him even harder to contend with.
Now trust me, there is nothing easy about taking Priest on.
As we've seen so many times, Priest is just ruthless once the bell rings.
Yeah, Damian knows how to be aggressive and, more importantly, how to end a fight.
For several weeks now, our resident prankster has been mocking Mutiny, stirring up trouble and setting the stage for tonight's no disqualification match.
He's looking to turn embarrassment into an art form. But will Damian Priest just be another one of his punchlines, or will he flip the script?
Priest has arrived not just to fight, but to reclaim his dignity. This clash has been building, and tonight we'll see if he can turn the tables on the master of mockery. Into a lariat! Straight impact on the throat. Wow. Hang on, is that Doink the Clown's music?
Looks like Priest's problems are ballooning.
Doink's in the ring.
He's getting involved here.
You knew something was going to go down.
Now that could change the course of this match.
Got him right where he wants him.
He forces a break before the count of 2.
I think this match still has a ways to go. Oh! Watch out!
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
Oh no, come on, don't use a sledgehammer. Think of the children.
What a shot, straight brutality coming right at you.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Hey, don't come over here.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that'll stop him.
Super kick! And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Sledgehammer right to the gut.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that. Being put into a perilous position here after each of these vicious attacks.
All right, okay, come on now. Is this really all that necessary? Oh!
And Priest is being controlled here.
This is where that calm of Priest will be tested.
What's he open to find down there?
He's got a weapon now, and he knows how to use it.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Dominating shoulder tackle. Oh, my goodness. Shoulder tackle.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Oh, what a right!
Yeah, that's some attitude behind it. And he's being totally cut off here.
He's just fumbled every offensive attack he's mounted.
And Priest not quite having the energy to prevent that one.
Yeah, this is where the longer this match goes on, the more trouble there simply is. Escapes out of that attack. Whoa!
Track and field event.
And here we go. Things just got interesting. Oh, man.
Ooh, man. Priest is having problems here.
Yeah, now Priest has to fight against the momentum against him.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half. Oh, this is going to hurt. Dominator.
Driven right into the post.
Oh, man.
And he's really being relentless right now.
You can see the focus in his eyes.
And now gets tossed into the ring. The cover on Priest. Kicks out.
So close. That could have been it.
No way.
Astounding power.
End of days.
Damian doesn't know where he is.
There's 2. And there's the win. Huge win here tonight.
Here is your winner, Mason.
And with a flourish of clown-themed weapons, he secured the win. You got to admit, his theatrics were perfectly executed tonight.
Absolutely, Corey. He not only brought the tricks, but he used every one to his advantage.
Giant hammers? A clown shoe? Booby traps? You know, in the future, maybe let's talk things through first.
No way. You would have just said no. I wanted to have a little fun.
I just want to be in the loop. And for the record, I like fun as much as the next guy.
I don't think that's true.
But it wasn't just fun, it was a statement. I talked to Dominic Mysterio. He was 100% gearing up to join Mutiny. But after what you pulled off, he's staying put. And I bet he's not the only one.
Who can resist joining the side with the best pranks?
Bailey and KO are dealing with a lot of heat right now. The ranks are starting to question their leadership. I'm sure of it.
Good. We need that doubt to spread. Every crack we can make in their armor is another step towards taking back control.
And if we can crack people up while cracking Mutiny's armor, that's a win-win.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, JC Jane and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it. All right. Let's go put some idiots in their places.
And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bill. There you see what's at stake. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bailey out of their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King are not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Attack to the midsection. Drop.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
Yeah, CM Punk's physicality is in full effect. He's pumped up, and so is this crowd. Alexis avoids the attack.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Talk about cocky, gloating after placing the knee on the back of the neck.
Driver!
Spiked him.
That just looked brutal. And you have to imagine that the challenger has no idea where they are right now.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Oh, Nelly. Brutal Mongolian chop.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
Lands the elbow.
Oh, my gosh!
The challenger is getting torn into.
After that, maybe it's time to tag out for a second.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Alexis isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
Tag. Oh, baby, look out.
DDT.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam, suplex.
I do not see this match going on much longer with two Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
we could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy looking like an idiot making booby traps to stop mutiny invasions, who do you think started the rumors that it was causing dissension in the mutiny locker room? Yeah, that was me. I managed to delay the entire SmackDown roster from getting to the building on time, leaving you to fight all alone. And you thought it was magic? Don't be ridiculous. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
I was wondering when you were going to show up.
Cody? I didn't expect to see you here.
Why? Expecting some lackey to encourage you to get into some live event matches? There's no time for that. NXT is in jeopardy. We need to push back against Mutiny now. I hear you're putting together the team for Survivor Series. I want in.
And you'd be a heck of an addition. But I'm surprised to see you this fired up about NXT.
It's not just a brand. It's the future of the entire industry at stake. If Mutiny wins this war, you can forget about NXT being the place that nurtures and develops the next generation of superstars. This whole Mutiny is about one thing, nurturing and developing CM Punk. Seeing NXT like this, I can't and won't stand idly by.
That was incredible. You practiced that in the mirror, didn't you? I have goosebumps. Now all we need is a plan as polished as that monologue.
I'm not one to play games, so I'd say we need to take the fight right to the top.
Punk's smoother than Adam Pearce's beautiful bald head. He's too smart to step into the ring with you.
KO isn't, so I'll take the fight to him. If we destabilize Owens, we start chipping away at Mutiny's foundation. NXT's future is ticking away. Let me do this.
Welcome aboard. I have a feeling you're going to be WWE's dream and Mutiny's nightmare.
Hoping to be Kevin Owens' nightmare. It's Cody Rhodes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
I've heard Cody is frustrated with the way Mutiny has taken over NXT. That could be why he was so insistent on challenging Kevin Owens here tonight.
Well, that frustration could certainly fuel Cody out there, but it'll take more than frustration to handle KO.
The time has come. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens is upon us. Owens is here for a fight.
History has shown us KO is always unpredictable and always dangerous.
And his opponent from Myrisville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
A major name before WWE, but now has a Hall of Fame-worthy resume.
He's won the Universal title, he's competed in the main event of WrestleMania, and KO still isn't done fighting.
Since day one, it has been about one thing: fight, Owens, fight.
And the time to fight is just moments away.
We can expect to see a real clash of styles here with WWE's Cody Rhodes using technical prowess and precision to counter Mutiny's KO and his brute force brawling.
All those styles are representative of the battle we're seeing here, with WWE hoping that skilled and pure wrestling can turn back Mutiny's unfocused aggression.
Sounds like you've got the same route.
Randy Orton? Why is he getting involved?
Orton's gonna take out Cody Rhodes.
Has Mutiny gained an apex predator? He's able to dodge out of the way.
Set him up.
Russian leg sweep. He took care of that in a hurry. Series of jabs to the jaw. Lining it up.
Oh, the bionic elbow.
It's not looking good for Owens.
Cody unhinged as he just keeps going at Owens here.
Oof. And that could cause a bad day at the office for Owens.
You can tell Cody was zeroed in on his opponent. Cody looking to end things once and for all, has KO in his sights.
Cody Rhodes hooks his opponent for crossroads.
Nothing Owens can do now.
And right away into the pin. 2 count. It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes pulled off a huge victory against Kevin Owens.
A big win for Cody, but it's hard to celebrate after Randy Orton's defection. Mutiny just got him.
Man, Cody, you'll never believe what I just saw. Randy Orton ran in and attacked someone in the middle of a match. I think he might have joined Mutiny.
Yeah, that was my match. He attacked me.
Okay, so you saw it too. Call me crazy, but I think this whole Mutiny thing might actually be a problem. I'm not even sure if the NWO will be enough to stop it.
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching the future of this industry get torn apart.
And that's one of the top 3 worst things to see get torn apart. And now they got Randy? Mutiny's getting stronger by the minute. There's got to be something we can do.
Well, every time I turn around, they add another heavy hitter. So unless you've got a time machine, maybe just quiet down and let me think.
A time machine? Yeah, I got one of those.
What?
I found it in a closet next to a sports almanac. I hooked it up to the ambulance in the parking lot, so if I ever got hurt, I could go back in time to before I got hurt and try to warn myself not to get hurt.
You're actually serious? You have a time machine?
Of course, but I don't see how a time machine can fight Mutiny. It's pretty fragile.
Because if we could go back to 2011, before Punk's big rise, we might be able to stop Mutiny before it even starts.
Then it sounds like you and me got a date with destiny, and not the one who works at the sandwich shop down the street. Let's go. If my calculations are correct, we should be in the age of the dinosaurs. Actually, scratch that. We're in 2011. So Cody, you better find some retro clothes and dye your hair. Quick.
Right. And then we try to find Punk.
Oh, he's here. Tonight, I'm going to interfere in John Cena's match, helping CM Punk win. Wait, why would I do that? I don't like CM Punk or Mutiny.
I think you mean the 2011 version of you is going to do all that.
That makes way more sense. Point is, if I don't run in, Cena stays up. Punk doesn't break out, so he never sits down. Get it?
Not quite.
If Cena wins, there's no Money in the Bank match. So no Punk rise, no pipe bomb promo, no Mutiny.
So it sounds like we've got to take 2011 R-Truth out before he interferes in that match and helps Punk.
We? No, you gotta do it. If I see myself, it could break the space-time condominium.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that. I'll do it.
R-Truth is on a collision course with WWE Champion John Cena.
Look out! What the hell is Cody Rhodes doing?
When the action takes place behind the scenes, anything goes. Forklifts, lockers, chairs, tables, broken windows. We've seen it all over the years.
We've definitely seen a lot, Michael Cole, but when it comes to these two, we ain't seen nothing yet.
I just hope they stay away from my rental car.
You should have ponied up for the insurance, you cheapskate. The parking lot is a literal playground of pain. This is getting ugly very fast. Boom. Red means stop, and so does that. Disrespectfully hurling that sign.
Hey, watch out! I haven't paid off that car!
I don't think they're worried about that right now. Going for a power slam, slips down.
Countered into an inverted DDT.
R-Truth with a nice reversal.
Stop sign flew like it was a frisbee.
And the parking lot continues to be the most dangerous place to settle your disputes.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Right through the car window.
Power slam incoming, no.
From behind into an inverted DDT.
Fought off with an elbow.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Power slam incoming, no.
From behind into an inverted DDT. And just unloading that stop sign. All sorts of danger looming as this fight continues in the parking lot. elbow drop.
Piercing.
Caught in a bad spot.
Oh, my God. Hope they paid extra for the insurance.
Hey, guys, I've been here a long time, and I can't tell you how many superstars haven't been the same after a fight through the parking lot.
He's been outsmarted here.
Taken down with the gourd buster. Boom.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. And there was some force on that move.
Oh.
Rhodes has his opponent.
That was brutal, but it looks like this brawl's over now.
It worked, Cody. Cena took down Punk without a hitch. CM Punk really should have thanked me for setting everything in motion.
Agreed. But now let's get out of here. I forgot how uncomfortable this mask is.
We can't roll out yet. We gotta make sure everything's even Steve.
You mean even Steven? So you want me to help CM Punk win a match?
No. We have to make things so fair that even Steve has a shot. Whoever Steve is. So you've got to beat Cena next week so he doesn't get too big. You and me can bunk in the ambulance until then. Time team sleepover. I bought snacks while you were taking the younger me out.
Truth, we have a time machine. We can just jump ahead to next week.
Oh, right. Well, hopefully those salty crackers I bought will appreciate in value. Never know.
From dashing to demented, Cody Rhodes is here.
A horrible fate for this formerly handsome young man.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Cody Rhodes!
An intense and determined competitor lies underneath that mask.
Insecurities aside, Cody has a tremendous in-ring knowledge, and he can take you to your breaking point.
Calls himself grotesque.
He is!
Grotesque or not, he's going to take this anger out on his competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you think of WWE, you think of John Cena.
Cena kickstarted the ruthless aggression era and has defined WWE ever since.
And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE Champion, John Cena!
Cena's a guy who achieved success beyond anybody's wildest imagination.
From his in-ring career to charity work, John Cena has left a tangible impact on people's lives.
Now he's about to leave a tangible mark on his opponent, too.
so-called undashing Cody Rhodes ready for action here. He's out to disfigure his opponent, just like he claims he was inside the ring.
Cody believes the blessing of his dashing good looks was turned into a curse when his face got smashed in. But while scoreboard applied to put this one away.
Only a 1 count before the kick out.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
Uh-oh, position in.
Measure.
A well-placed knee drop to the skull.
Oh, just caught flush. Drops the hammer right on the lower back.
And Cena is taking on a lot of offense now.
Cena having trouble getting his bearings. Uh-oh. Dropping the elbow right on the knee.
Boom, right in the button. Neither superstar giving an inch here. Ooh.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Who will break first? That is the question. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
And he goes for the pin.
And there's the kick out. Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
Oh!
Kick to the gut. And a big right hand. The American Nightmare feeling that adrenaline in his soul.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Big clothesline. Cody Rhodes laying down the gauntlet to his opponent. Vicious right forearm. Oh, right in the solar plexus.
Kick gets caught.
Dueling reverses.
Rhodes turns it around.
Holy timed offense there. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Uh-oh. Bang! He finds a counter.
The American Nightmare. Crush Rhodes. Cody Rhodes just might have finished things.
Sure.
You can never say that John Cena doesn't bring everything he has to every fight. Case in point, right there.
You gotta wonder what more Cody has to do to put him away here.
And despite
pivotal 10, Cena might be done here. And Cody Rhodes picks up the W.
Here is your winner,
Cena comes up short, unable to secure the win here tonight.
Cena was seen clear as day here. A tough loss for Big Match John, but I don't think it's going to ruffle his feathers.
Well, Cody, the Time Team did it. CM Punk never got his big shot. He's not even in the WWE anymore. He's now hosting the 3rd most successful hockey podcast out of Chicago. I hear it's good. Not great, but good.
So, Survivor Series isn't a match between WWE and Mutiny?
Nope. Just a normal event. Should be a good one. Apparently, Randy Orton has a title defense against Rey Mysterio. I can try to get us tickets, if you want.
Randy's a champion now? I might need to knock him down a peg for that attack on me when he joined Mutiny.
But Cody, because of what we did, that never happened. You might not remember this, but we went back in time. That changed the future, which is now the present. And the present is a gift. And a gift can only be returned for store credit. So you've got to leave Randy alone.
It's still real to me. I'm going to take him on next week. Not for a title or anything. This one's just personal.
All right, but seriously, let me know about those tickets to Survivor Series. I don't want this friendship to fall apart just because the Time Team is no longer going on adventures that alter the fabric of reality.
I'll keep you posted.
I, for one, have to admit,
There's a reason this man's called the Apex Predator.
tides are beginning to shift in the favor of the Viper. Cody's looking sluggish. Things could be winding down for him.
Going for sliced bread.
But a counter power slam.
Connects with a jab and another. A series of lefts. Keep an eye on the right. Here comes a bionic elbow. Boom.
Well-placed kick. Oh, ouch. Devastating kick.
Got out of the way that time. Was able to avoid heavy contact.
The bionic elbow. Kick to the gut. Down we go with an uppercut.
Viper able to strike back.
Oh, Cody anticipated that. Rhodes has his opponent looking to put his opponent on Dream Street. Crossroads.
2, 3, no! A 2 count! Orton escaping by the skin of his teeth with that one. He has to think that was too close for comfort.
Rhodes hopes for victory dash for the time being, but you know he won't settle for long.
The bionic elbow.
And Rhodes stringing something together now.
Continued offense courtesy of Cody Rhodes.
Cody cutter. Woo. Here we go. He thinks this is it.
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Cody Rhodes has done the impossible by defeating Randy Orton, striking a huge blow to Mutiny's power.
Yes, but this win also puts Cody right in Orton's crosshairs. Mutiny doesn't back down. They destroy their enemies. And Cody Rhodes is undoubtedly their newest target.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think the Time Team might have messed up.
You think? Randy Orton is leading Mutiny now?
Yeah, and it's way bigger and badder than before. When we took out Punk and Cena, we left a power vacuum. And Randy Orton sucked himself right in like a dust bunny with an agenda.
Then why aren't we fighting Mutiny at Survivor Series?
Because we already lost, years ago. Orton broke The Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania 30. His power grew from there. The Shield didn't break up, he destroyed it. And once he took over the Wyatt family, The seeds of mutiny were planted.
We created a monster.
A monster who's turned NXT into his personal kingdom. He's removed all developmental elements, forcing young wrestlers to engage in sadistic combat for his amusement. And he's not great about restocking the paper towels.
Damn.
In retrospect, we really should have seen this coming. In every time travel movie, things always get way more complicated than the main characters first thought.
A lot of good that does us now. How do we fix this?
It's not going to be easy. If only we had a time machine.
We do. That's how we got into this mess.
Oh, yeah. Then it'll be considerably easier. I'll go back to 2011 and take out you from 2 weeks ago before you take out me from 13 years ago. That should undo most of the mess we've made.
And what do I do?
We need to be sure Orton is taken care of. So I'm going to send you back to take him out of his most vulnerable point in history. WrestleMania 31.
WrestleMania 31? That was 2015. That means...
Stardust!
That's what I was afraid of.
And here is the eccentric enigma himself, Stardust.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from the fifth dimension, weighing in at 220 pounds, Stardust!
I'm surprised Stardust looks this composed. This is a huge match for him, and he's facing an opponent who's been on a real tear for the last few years.
Yes, but Orton has seemed more vulnerable of late, and who knows? Stardust might just be the cosmic force to bring the Viper back down to earth.
This is it, folks. Stardust and Randy Orton here at WrestleMania. The Viper is ready.
And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton!
For Randy Orton, the multi-time champion and master of mind games, after achieving so much these past few years, the only conquest left might be ruling all of WWE.
That's a scary thought, Corey, but you might be right. Unless Stardust has anything to say about it.
Who knows how this match at the Showcase the Immortals might shape the future of WWE.
Randy Orton looking to finish this one early.
And now finish their own.
Turning around here.
Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
Things around. Vicious right forward. Vicious downright savage club right there. Followed up by another to the chest.
Measured stomp right to the gut.
Boot to the stomach.
Oh, stomping away. The Viper is facing a bit of danger here.
The Viper might be feeling a bit rattled.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Chop block! That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport.
Bam!
What an interception!
Into a dragon screw leg whip.
Oh, right to the throat. Nasty. And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
Yeah, and that can be a building block for Stardust to build upon. Stardust brought his enemy down into the darkness with that move. Stardust looking to end things with Queen's Crossbow.
Will Stardust take advantage?
There's two.
There is no quit inside the heart of Randy Orton.
And it may just take going to the well one more time with that maneuver to gain the pinfall.
And a stop to the gut, too.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and
goodness gracious.
Oh, what a quick answer.
These two going strike for strike, it seems. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Oh, man.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what. It's just right forward.
Connects on a kick.
He's finding himself.
Stardust with the Queen's crossbow. That just put down the Viper.
2. And that'll finally do it. What a victory.
Here is your winner, Stardust.
Stardust has just etched his name among the immortals. A shocking upset here at WrestleMania.
This could be the beginning of the end of Orton's dominance. Stardust might very well have shaken the foundations of WWE here tonight. Unbelievable.
Well, looks like we straightened it all out. We've successfully returned things to the exact same terrible place we started from. That's the Time Team success story.
Hey, we somehow kept Randy Orton on Team WWE. That's a win.
I guess that must have been the butter knife effect. Anyway, I'm thinking we need to junk that time machine. There might have been a reason it was hidden in that closet in a box that said, "Do not open under any circumstances."
Yeah, that's probably a smart move. Let's quit before we screw anything else up.
You sure you don't want to go back to 2012 and shave that mustache?
Tempting, but nah. I'm good.
Hold on, your crazy story doesn't make any sense. Randy Orton didn't join Mutiny.
Well, no, not in this timeline, but he did before we fixed it.
In your time machine. That you've now destroyed so we can't see it.
And remind me again why you couldn't just take out CM Punk?
It's not that simple. The space-time continuum is a fragile thing. Trust me, R-Truth and I tried.
Now R-Truth was involved?
Cody, let's think about this. What is more plausible? That R-Truth discovered a time machine and took you back to 2011 where you disrupted the future, leading to a domino effect that left Randy Orton in charge of a stronger, more powerful Mutiny?
Or you had a really intense dream?
I did mistake one of Pharaoh's dog treats for a protein bar right after we talked earlier. Made me pretty lightheaded, and the next thing I knew, all of this started. Maybe you've got a point. Anyway, what I do know is Survivor Series is looming, and frankly, you don't have time to find someone else.
Yeah, now that you destroyed the time machine.
Okay, we've given him a hard enough time, but we'd be lucky to have the American Nightmare on our side.
Appreciate that. So, what's our strategy?
I'm heading over to SmackDown to find one more time-tested warrior to join us.
Be smart. We need to ensure we're fully in sync and ready for everything Mutiny throws at us at Survivor Series.
No doubt.